Hola, Miguelito. Welcome to class. Um, Today we're gonna do simplifying expressions. 5.4F, simplifying expressions. All right. We're gonna be on page 26. Again, page 26. All right. Hola, Yesel. Hola, Natalie. Hope y'all guys. Hope you are doing well. I'm good. Michael. What's up, Michael? Michael, whose homeroom were you in? Type in who homeroom were you in? All right. Um, Harris. That's who. Okay. All right. Um, I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes. I know some people they don't have their notifications on. So if you don't have your notifications on, turn them on. I know a lot of y'all subscribe to the channel, but turn your notifications on too. That way, when I go live, you can see it pop up. All right. But I hope everyone is having a good morning. Um, yeah, we're doing good. I'm gonna for those of you who are waiting, we're at page 26. We're doing simplifying expressions. If you look in the top of the chat, it says it. Page 26, simplifying expressions. All right, I'm gonna give them about one more minute, then I'm gonna get started. What's up, Yaylin? Thank you for subscribing. Make sure y'all hit the like button too. All right. All right. What's up, Juana? Juana. All right. I'm gonna start with number one. Okay. So, simplifying expressions. Let me describe to you simplifying expressions. Sometimes you're gonna hear it called order of operations. Order of operations is when you have a long number sentence and you have to do that number sentence in a certain order. All right, that's order of operations. So simplifying expressions, to simplify something means to reduce it, to make it smaller, right? So you're going to take a long number sentence and you're going to keep simplifying it until it's down to one answer. All right, that's all simplifying expressions is. All right, so if you look at number one says 8 7/10 plus brackets 2 7/10 minus parentheses 4 times 0 5/10 parentheses brackets times 9. All right. Now, this is an expression. This is a numerical expression. All right. And your goal is to simplify it. To simplify something means to keep solving it and keep reducing the number sentence till it's left with just one number. Okay? So that's what to simplify means. All right? So, in middle school, you might hear it called the order of operations. All that means is you're going to do these operations in a certain order. All right? So I want to remind you of that order. That order is, please bring me donuts, Aunt Sally. Please bring me donuts, Aunt Sally. P is parentheses. B is bracket. M is multiply. D is divide. A is add. And S is subtract. All right. Now, parentheses is always step 1. Brackets is always step 2. Now, multiplying or dividing is step 3 because you got to go from left to right. And adding or subtracting is step 4 because you got to go from left to right. All right. So basically, step 1, parentheses. Step 2, bracket. Step 3, multiply or divide. And step 4, add or subtract. All right. Even inside the parentheses, children, you still must go in order. So multiplying and dividing still has to be before adding and subtracting, even in parentheses. Okay? All right. Again, this should just be a reminder. You guys should have already learned this, but I just want to make sure it's sticking in your head. Okay? So the key to simplifying expressions is keeping the problem organized. Because some of the kids, they do work right here, then they do work right there, then they do work right there, then they do work right there, and then they forget what part of the problem they're on. The key to it is keep the problem organized. So let's say, okay, Mr. T, can you help me out? Okay, cool. Step 1 is parentheses. So if I look, I have parentheses right here. All right? So 4 times 5/10, or that 5 is in the dimes place. So 4 times 5 dimes is the same thing as 4 times 50 cents. All right? If I put a 0 behind it, that's like multiplying 4 times 50 cents. Well, if I got 50 cents 4 times, then that means I have $2. All right? So 4 times 50 cents is $2, or 2.0. All right? Again, I can take that 0 off. All right? Now, here's my secret. Once you solve one part of the problem, cross it out. I don't need the parentheses anymore because everything that was in that parentheses went into 2.0. Now I rewrite the rest of the problem without the parentheses. That's how you keep it organized. So behind that, I have a bracket times 9. In front of the parentheses, I have a minus 2.7 bracket plus 8.7 on that side. All right. Again, I solved one part and I crossed it out. All right. Now I don't have any parentheses anymore. So step one is good. Now step two is brackets. Inside the brackets, 2.7 minus 2.0, common sense tells you that's 0.7. 7 minus 0 is 7. 2 minus 2 is 0. Now, I have solved the entire bracket, so I don't need the bracket anymore. All right? Now, in front of the bracket, I have plus 8.7, and behind the bracket, I have times 9. All right? So I know it has a little glare, but that's a 0.7. All right? Now, I'm left with 8.7 plus 0.7 times 9. So I have no brackets left, so that's step 2 gone. All right? Now, step 3 is multiply or divide. Don't add first, because if you add this, then try to multiply, you're going to get the wrong answer, because you're not going in order. The order says multiply or divide. So I'm not going to do this part yet. I'm going to multiply. All right? 0.7 times 9. All right? Well, 9 times 7 is 63. But that's not 7 wholes. That's 7 tenths. So 9 times 7 tenths is 6.3 tenths. Again, 9 times 7 is 63, but I need one place behind the decimal point. So that's why it's 6.3. Right? Now I cross this out because I don't need it no more. And my last step is to add 8 plus 7, 8.7 plus 6.3. Right? Well, 8.7 plus 6.3, 7 plus 3 is 10. That's 0, carry the 1. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 1 is 15. All right? The answer is 15.0 or just 15. All right? Which is 8. All right? Any questions about number 1? Preguntas de número 1? What's up, Ivan? I see you. All right. Natalie says no questions. Ivan says no questions. Michael says no questions. Lynn says no questions. Giselle says no questions. All right. I'll go ahead and erase. I'm going to go ahead and go to number 2. Ivan, we're on page 26 in the Star Masters book, okay? All right. Number 2, numero dos. What is the value of the expression below? The expression is 6 plus brackets, parentheses, 8 times 4 plus 4, parentheses, divided by 6, bracket, minus 3. Now, I'm still going to use the order of operations. The order again. Step 1 is parentheses. Step 2, brackets. Step 3, multiply or divide left to right. And step 4, add or subtract left to right. Again, I'm solving one part of the problem, then cross it out. All right? Now, step 1 is parentheses. Now, even inside the parentheses, you still have to go in order. So, Michael, the answer to parentheses is not 64, sir. I know how you got 64, Michael. You did 4 plus 4 is 8, and then 8 times 8 is 64. No, 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 Michael. Even inside the parentheses, Michael, you still have to go in order. The order is multiplying or dividing comes before adding or subtracting. So you were supposed to multiply first, Michael, then add, right? It's okay, Michael. I just want you to remember the order, okay? Don't go out of order, because if you go out of order, you're going to get the wrong answer. So the order is multiplying or dividing comes before adding and subtracting. So I always have to multiply this first. 8 times 4 is 32. And then 32 plus 4 is 36, which means the answer to the whole parentheses is 36. All right. Again, even inside the parentheses, you have to go in order. All right. Now, I got 36, so I can cross all of this out. All right. The answer to the parentheses is 36. Now, behind the parentheses, I have divided by 6, bracket, minus 3. In front of the parentheses, I have bracket plus 6. All right? Parentheses is good. All right? Step 2, the brackets. Well, my brackets is 36 divided by 6. All right? So how many groups of 6 can I get out of 36? Well, 6 times 6 is 36. So that means I should get 6 groups. 36 divided by 6 is 6. Which means I can cross out the brackets, because the answer to the brackets is 6. Good. Now I have to put in front of the brackets, I see plus 6 over here. And behind the brackets, I see minus 3. All right? Now, I have no multiplication or division, so I can skip step 3. And step 4 is to add or subtract from left to right. So you don't do 6 minus 3 and get 3, right? You do 6 plus 6 and you get 12, and then you bring down the minus 3. And 12 That gets you 12. Then you bring down to minus 3. 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. All right? 9, the answer is C. All right? Any questions about number 2? You can type it in. If you don't have any questions about number 2, then you can put the emoji with the circle with the line drawn to it. Okay? Or you can put the Wakanda symbol. All right? Now, that was number 2. We'll look at number 3 and number 4, and we'll be good to go today, okay? Short lesson today. All right? Number 3, I'm going to come back to number 3. I'm going to go to number 4 right now. Number 4, what is the expression, what is the value of the expression below? So I'm going to do number 4, then I'm going to come back to number 3, okay? Number 4 says, brackets 54 divided by 9 minus 6 parentheses 8 minus 7 parentheses brackets times 3. All right. Now, step 1, parentheses. Right here in parentheses, I have 8 minus 7. Well, 8 minus 7 is 1. All right. Now, you're still not done with the parentheses because I have this 6 right next to the parentheses. Anytime you have a number right next to the parentheses, that means to multiply the number outside the parentheses times what's in the parentheses. All right. Hey, Michaela, what's up? Step 1, solve the parentheses. 8 minus 7 is 1. Now, I still have that parentheses because it's still like having a 6 right there. All right? All right? So, 6 is outside the parentheses. It needs to be multiplied times what's in the parentheses. So, 6 times 1, right? And 6 times 1 is 6. That means the answer to the whole parentheses is 6. All right? All right, so now I can get rid of that part too. Now, behind the parentheses, I have brackets times 3. In front of the parentheses, I have minus 9 divided by 54 brackets. All right, cool. Step 1 is good. Parentheses is gone. Step 2, solve the brackets. Well, you got all of this inside the bracket. Again, even inside the bracket, you still have to go in order. So division is going to come before subtraction because division is step 3 and subtraction is step 4. So you need to divide first, then you need to subtract. So 54 divided by 9 comes first. Well, 9 times what gives you 54? What's that? 9 times 6 gives you 54. All right? So 54 divided by 9 is 6. Now you do 6 minus 6, and 6 minus 6 is equal to 0, which means the answer to the whole bracket is 0. And then outside the bracket, you have times 3. So the bracket is good. Now it says multiply or divide left to right. Well, the last thing, 0 times 3. Anything times 0 is 0. All right? Which means the answer is 8. All right? Again, this is number 4. Any questions about number 4 before I go back and do number 3? You can type it in, or you can put the 0 with the line drawn through it. That's for no questions. Or you can put the Wakanda sign, right? All right. Michaela say no questions. Ivan has no questions. Yacel says no questions. Natalie says no questions. Yaylin says no questions. Michael says no questions. Okay, cool. All right. So number 3 is the last problem, right? So I saved number 3 for a reason. I saved number 3 because it says which expression simplifies to 18. All right, and you got A, B, C, or D. Now, when you have a problem like this, you have to solve all of them. Only one of them is going to solve to 18. So your job is to solve all of them, and then you'll see which one solves to 18. All right, so that's why I wanted to do number 3 last, because you have to solve all of them. All right, so what I'm going to do for number 3, there's 4 different problems. I'm going to draw a 4-way. All right. All right. This is going to be A. This is going to be B. This is going to be C. And this is going to be D. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve all of them, and you're going to see which one equals 18. All right. So A has 8 bracket parentheses 4 times 5 parentheses plus parentheses 18 divided by 3 parentheses brackets minus 20. All right. That's 8. All right. Now, just stay along with me. I'm going to speed this up, okay? So we won't be here all day. 4 times, okay, you got to do parentheses first. 4 times 5 is 20. And then this other parentheses, 18 divided by 3 is 6. So I can cross out those two parentheses because I got them. Now I got a plus sign between them. And behind them, I got brackets minus 20. Then I got brackets 8 in front of it. All right. Now, parentheses is good. Step 2 is brackets. 20 plus 6 is inside the brackets. So the bracket is 26. All right. But I still have that 8 in front of it. All right. So this is gone. But the 8 in front of the bracket means multiply 8 times what's in the bracket. Right. So 8 times 26. Right. Let me do some mental math. 8 times 20 is 160 because 8 times 2 is 16. So 8 times 20 is 16 with a 0. Right. So that's 8 times 20 is 160. Then 8 times 6 is 48. So 160 plus 48 is 208. And 208 minus 20, right? Well, 208 minus 20, well, you take 8 off of that. No. 182. All right? That's nowhere near 18. So you know A is wrong. All right? Now B says brackets, parentheses 4 times 5, parentheses plus brackets 18 divided by 3, parentheses, brackets, plus 8 minus 20. All right? All right? Now, 4 times 5 is still 20. 18 divided by 3 is still 6. So that's brackets 20 plus 6, brackets plus 18 minus 20. All right? So parentheses is gone. Now brackets 20 plus 6 is 26. Good. Brackets is gone. Now you got plus 8 minus 20. All right? 26 plus 8 is 34. 34 minus 20 is 14. All right? I don't need it to be 14. I need it to be 18. So B is wrong too. All right? So let's look at C and D. C says parentheses 4 times 5, parentheses plus brackets 8 times parentheses 18 divided by 3, parentheses, brackets, plus 50. Right? Well, 4 times 5 is still 20. Cross that out. 18 divided by 3 is still 6. Cross that out. 20 plus bracket 8 times, then bracket plus 50. All right? Well, parentheses gone. 8 times 6 is 48. That's the bracket. Now, plus 20 in front of it, plus 50 in front of it. 20 plus 48 is 68. And 68 plus 50 is 118. Right? Not 18, 118. So that's wrong. Now, if you look at C and you look at D, the only difference between C and D is the last part. Instead of plus 50, it says minus 50. Right? So you got 4 times 5 plus 8 times 18 divided by 3. Then at the end, on this one, you got minus 50 instead of plus 50. All right? So it's the same thing. 4 times 5 is 20. Cross it out. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Cross it out. Plus brackets 8 times bracket minus 50. All right? 8 times 6 is 48. So 8 times 6 is 48. Cross it out. Then you got 20 plus 48. Then you got minus 50. 20 plus 48 is still 68. But now it's 68 minus 50. And 68 minus 50 is 18, which means D is correct. All right. So when you have a problem like this, the only way that you're going to know which expression simplifies to 18 is take a sheet of paper and solve all 4 expressions. All right. Now, if you get to the one that solves to 18 first, then you're done. You know which one solves to 18. All right. But sometimes you got to solve all of them. All right. Good job, Yacel. Good job, Michael. All right. Anyone have any questions about any of these problems? You can type them now. Hey, Miss Anubi, what's up? All right, Yacel says no question. Miss Anubi says she's feeling good. Miss Anubi, I'm gonna try to make you a moderator on my channel. Channel. So I'm gonna try to give you some privileges. I haven't used it before, but I'm gonna try to make it to where you can have privileges on my YouTube channel. All right. Miguelito is good. Yaylin is good. All right. So if there are no questions, then I will see you guys tomorrow at 11. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11. Go do something fun. Okay. Now, make sure before you leave, make sure you're doing. If you have your computer already, if you already have your laptop, make sure you're doing Education Galaxy because progress reports come out next week. All right. Make sure you're doing Education Galaxy because progress reports come out next week. All right. All right. See y'all. See y'all tomorrow at 11.